Everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista here to do the general forecast for the sign of Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising. This is for the month of February 2019. I hope that you enjoyed your January 2019 general and love readings. And of course, you can check out your love reading after this, which is going to focus specifically on love, romance, and creativity. But for general issues, this should be helpful. If you're finding your sun sign reading, if you're a Libra sun, for example, and this isn't resonating, check out your moon and rising signs for additional information. So we're just looking for general messages for Libra, sun, moon, and rising for the month of February 2019. General messages, Libra. Oh my goodness, they just went flippity flop. Hold on one second here, folks. General messages, Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, February 2019. Here we go, folks. So we're going to use bottom of the deck card for general energy regarding your reading today. Look at this gorgeous Chariot. So something is just a full-time go, on its way, go. Don't stop, go. The Chariot is gorgeous. It's really the harnessing the light and the dark. You're sitting nice and pretty right in the center. You've got a really strong position. Because it's ruled by Cancer, you can consider this a cardinal energy card. This is someone who is a pioneer. So there's pioneering energy behind this. There is the stage one energy behind this. So if you have an idea, you have your heart set on something, if you're waiting to make a move, stuck on a decision, I would just say, you know, at this stage around what's going to come up here in the cards, and we'll look at those in just a second, I would say unless there's opposing information here around something that you're in the process of or willing to take charge moving forward with, I would say go for it. Like I said, if we find difficult cards here, or you know, a lot of fours, for example, saying maybe hold on, take a breather, that type of thing, then you know, something that you were ready to go full force into, maybe take a little bit more time to consider some things. But you know, it's a gorgeous card to have as bottom of the deck energy for the whole month for you. The Chariot is also considered a victory card. Like I said, you're sitting pretty right in the center of something here, and you put yourself here. This is a lot of hard work, a lot of dedication, and you know, decision making and coming to terms with something. So really gorgeous major arcana card to have in the center for you. Let's get your other cards out. There's your 4. Yeah, and then you've got 2 more major arcanas. So, you know, I'm going to move these cards over a teeny bit because I'm recognizing with this new format that I can move these over a little bit. There, hopefully you can see everything okay, and I'll hold everything up to the camera for you to look at the cards individually here. So first thing right off the bat, Libra, we do have you in the center, or the center position here, which is of course the outcome in this spread, which is, you know, justice will be served. There's an issue of justice, whether this is professional or if this has to do with a literal court case. You know, justice will be served. It depends on what position you are in within that court case, the defendant or the plaintiff, for example, you know, if you will be winning that or not. But whatever justice will be served will be manifest this month for you. And of course, you do have in the home environment, you have the Lover's card. So yeah, a decision needs to be made. I don't think vacillation is good for you at this time. I wouldn't teeter on something. This is definitely not a 2. This is definitely not a 2 of swords. You're not stymied by decision making or fearful. This is about, you know, you have to follow your heart here. You have to trust your heart. Here in the work environment, you have this gorgeous Sagittarian energy, a lot of mutable energy. Something can switch very quickly, something that's changeable. But it's also very exciting. It's very passionate energy. It's really flirtatious if you're dealing with a Sagittarius, or if it's just simply the energy It's just really nice, life-affirming energy. Sagittarian is a gorgeous fire sign, pretty irreverent, lots of fun. But they can, they're the sign of the gambler, right? So, just make sure that this person or this energy is working for you. Here's our four of cups, a little bit of dissatisfaction, a little bit of a letdown here. But it's more or less something that maybe you had your hopes up too high about something here. And then, of course, this worker energy down here in the Three of Pentacles, you can work towards something really solid for yourself. I would say maybe if there's something out of your control, maybe just try to imagine the best. Things will work out for the best for you. I think if you are in charge of decision making or charge of outcomes here, you should make sure this is a balanced approach. So in the work position, as I mentioned, we have the Sagittarius Knight of Wands. Again, really rushing energy, very excitable energy. This person generally has a lot of information, or this energy, I should say, has a lot of information for you. But they could be here and gone. I am reading for the month, so this could just be something that occurs in a day. You could get messages from this person, or they could be in and out of your life fairly quickly. But they have a lot to offer, and if nothing else, they offer a lot of fun. And like I said, a little bit of irreverence. Here's where we're looking at something a little bit more, mature. Here's some mature energy here in the Lovers card. You're definitely guided. You're definitely protected. But there is a bond, right? And Lovers is similar, not the same, but similar to me with regard to the type of energy, or at least the type of pictography that the Devil card, at least in the traditional Rider-Waite imagery, because you're bound by decision, you're bound by commitments and partnerships, right? There's two individuals here. But if this is about you, and it's not about a business partner, or it's not about, say, a professor or a boss or anything like that, this could be something that's just going on within you. You have a heart and mind situation here, and it's really encouraging you to follow your heart here. Here is the unexpected. Here's where we're dealing with the Four of Cups. Of course, the Three of Cups is the celebration. It's a little bit of the let loose. It's your peer group, friendships. Fours, like I said at the very start when we were shuffling there, I said that, there's a little bit of a hold on energy, right? So it could just be about discovering what really brings your heart joy. What is it that your heart really wants? Perhaps you thought you knew what you wanted and you got it, okay? Or you got a kind of it, or a part of it, or some of it, or the appearance of it, and it's just not good enough. And this is a really nice time to take stock, really identify what it is that it wasn't emotionally fulfilling for you, and then make sure you make that what it is you want front and center, and then go ahead and go for gold with that. Here's this really nice worker apprenticeship energy with the Three of Pentacles. This is really nice because it means you're working towards something sturdy, stable, built to last. You have at least one other person who is working with you, beside you, for you, who has your back here, someone who could be supporting you even financially at this time, as you're developing more and more within this physical environment. Pentacles are values, money, assets, income, your actual physical body, the physical plane. It could be planting a garden, for heaven's sakes, okay, if this has to do with a garden or growing. Again, as a general reading, use the messages to your advantage as they apply. But it's really nice, stable energy here anytime we see the Three of Pentacles. And then, of course, your outcome being the Justice. Here's we're looking at, justice is served. There's a nice balance. We're looking at a 2 here. Of course, the Lovers, there's always 2 individuals involved. Of course, there are, the light and the dark here in the Chariot. So I really feel for many Libras, this is going to be about which way do I go? But there's no sword, so I don't think this is about a decision so much as about behavior, right? How do you act in this environment? How do you come out on top as the victor in this balancing act? What is truly in your heart? What is truly in your heart? What is it that you truly want? And it might be a really nice time to discover what it is that you can give to yourself, because what you've perhaps gotten from somebody else here, whether it's assistance or money or financial advice, whatever it is, it didn't fill your cup, right? It wasn't what you wanted it to be. It wasn't satisfactory. So maybe consider giving that to yourself. Here in the angels, the healing angels deck, we have playfulness. Yeah, I really think the Sagittarian energy, even if it isn't a person and a Sagittarius individual, I think it's really nice at this time to maybe just pick up on that energy. Just, use that for yourself. It's, like I said, it's a little bit irreverent. Maybe it's a time this month not to be so serious about yourself or decisions or outcomes or, just whatever could be very serious right now. Maybe don't let that overcome you. And here we have grace, this beautiful swan card. We do have grace. Yeah, I mean, it could be that something that you wanted to work out in your favor that didn't, wasn't emotionally satisfying here. It's to your benefit. Sometimes not getting what we want is a good stroke of luck. So try to interpret this a little bit differently for yourself. Come out as the victor as long as you are balanced and there's equilibrium around a decision here. Try to remember to have fun and, by the grace of God, for example, consider yourself lucky in this moment and keep going. Every little bit helps. So help yourself in situations of difficulty this month, Libra. So look forward to your love reading that is next. Take excellent care. Bye for now.